Matt here again. So today we're actually going to be doing a bit of a challenge. So as you can tell by the title of the stream, I'm hopefully going to be completing Spyro the Dragon on the Reignited Trilogy, hopefully without dying. Now there are a couple of disclaimers that I want to go over. So first of all, I'm not going to be doing the flights. I'm not going to be doing the flight levels. And we're only going up to Nasty Nork. We're not trying 100% the game. We're just trying to get from, you know, the beginning of the game to defeating Nasty Nork without dying. Now, in any of the levels, if I fall and die, that counts as a death. If I get killed by an enemy, that obviously counts as a death.
Okay.
And if I do die, I'm just going to restart the game. And obviously, I will keep going until I'll give it a couple of attempts. If I say, I'll give it like what, we'll have one attempt at a no death run, then we'll have another attempt, and then if that fails, then we'll. No face cam today, Jackal. I'm just going to focus on playing the game. I wasn't even going to do commentary actually. I was just going to attempt I was going to try and do the challenge, but I figured I'd at least give a bit of commentary for people. So we're skipping we're going to skip all cutscenes if we can.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
So basically, the objective is we need to rescue enough dragons, enough dragon eggs, and collect enough treasure to get through the balloonists to obviously Nasty's world. It's a no death run, Jackal, so I'm not allowed to die at all on any of the levels, but I'm not doing the flight levels. That's the only stipulation for the run. And also we're going to be trying to get through the game as reasonably fast as possible. Since I pretty much know where everything is, I should be able to do it No, it's just something I'm doing for fun. Because I know where pretty much everything is, I should reasonably be able to do it quite quickly. So anyway, let's go straight into this world. There's a couple of levels I've probably got the most chance of dying on. So I'm going to have to be extra careful on those. But I think for the most part I should be okay. The only boss I'm particularly worried about is Juck. Because his boss fights are on platforms and you can easily get knocked off the platform. I'm most worried about him. Right. Now, although Spyro 1 is not my favourite Spyro, this is, I would say it's the shortest out of them. So that's why I'm attempting the challenge on Spyro 1. If I just wanted to play my favourite, I'd attempt it on Spyro 2, which I think I could probably do a no death run on maybe all of them. But I think I'd stand most of a chance at Spyro 1 and 2. 3 can have some pretty annoying levels. I'm actually interested to see how long I can go without getting hit as well. I can't remember when I first streamed this. I think my first death was on the Peacekeeper as well. No, not Dry Canyon. I think it was that. I think I actually got all the way to Dr. Shem without dying, which is actually not that bad, really. So as I said, we're not trying to 100% every single world, but we do have to collect enough gems and enough dragon eggs and rescue enough dragons to get through all the balloonists. The final balloonist requires that you've retrieved 6,000 treasure. I think the second to last balloonist requires you rescue 50 dragons. The first balloonist is 1,200 treasure, I believe. And I think one of them's 5 dragon eggs. So the thing that's going to be the most difficult is definitely the treasure, because, you know, 6,000 treasure is it's, well, I think that's half the amount in the whole game. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. If I have to, I will have to go back to levels to collect enough treasure, but hopefully we won't have to do that with a bit of luck. But we will have to see. But yeah, I mean, I would say because I like Spyro so much, it was, you know, it was a series that I was growing up with. I would like to say that I've probably have more than average knowledge about these games when it comes to, you know, where the location of items and certain things, because I'm pretty sure they haven't actually changed. I'm pretty sure they haven't changed the location of anything. Not that I can remember of. Not that I can remember anyway. Yeah, I'm hopefully gonna set myself a target of about 3 or 4 hours to do this in. If obviously if I don't fail, I would probably say 3 to 4 hours is probably reasonable. Maybe I am being a bit too optimistic, but if you know, since it's a no death run, we shouldn't have any setbacks at all, really. It's just a case of how fast I can grab treasure, really. You know, I don't think I'm too bad at this. You know, since we're skipping the dragon cutscenes, that's also going to cut down a bit of time. We're not doing the flight pass, so that saves time as well. Not flight pass, flight levels. But as I said at the beginning of the stream, if I do die, I'm resetting the game. So, and I'm giving myself 2 attempts at it. So if I fail on this attempt, 1 more try. If I fail again, we're gonna call it. Now, where's the last few treasures, I wonder? For the first few worlds, we're going to try and collect all the treasures, just because they're probably the easiest levels to collect everything for. So, you know, make my job a little bit easier, maybe. In later levels, our objective is going to be more a case of not dying instead of collecting all the gems. every single time on this level, I can guarantee nearly everybody, right? Everyone's last like couple of gems are always up here, always, because they're just so hard to spot. Right, we're done. Let's go. But yeah, I'm still not. I still haven't decided on what game I'm going to be streaming next. I might not necessarily be doing full playthroughs of games. I might try out a couple of games. You know, give it a bit more variety to the streams, because I know some of you probably don't mind watching me play through a whole game for about what 20-30 hours. But obviously, you know, the more games we can see, the better, really. And as much as I'd love to do some RPGs or JRPGs, I don't think people want to watch me grinding and streaming a Final Fantasy game for about 100 hours. I know there might be one or two people out there that would be okay with watching that, but I think for the most part, people aren't going to want to do that. So that's why I'm sort of ruling out JRPGs for streams, or at least for the moment anyway. Because for those of us that aren't into for those of you that aren't into JRPGs, I understand that you're not going to want to watch me grind. You know, it's not fun. It's not really fun doing it, so it's definitely not going to be fun watching it. So yeah, I understand that. Do you know the funny thing? These Norks are almost more intimidating than nasty Nork is. That's the funny thing about it. I mean, at least these guys, at least those big Norks have armor on. Nasty takes like damage regardless of his armor. It's funny, really. Oh, that's a point. I forgot I was going to play the game with the original music. Forgot about that. Spyro had amazing music for the day, for back in its day, you know. Still does, to be fair. Yeah, I mean, not to be boastful, but I think I'm a good enough gamer to sort of achieve these sort of challenges, especially for games that I've got, I would say, extensive knowledge in, you know. Obviously for games that I've never played before, it's a bit more difficult, but you know, I've played Spyro for the last, what, 18 years? Yeah. The muscle memory is there for the most part. For those of you that think that I might like cheat and stop the stream and continue on or stuff like that, I can assure you that the stream won't be stopped at any point. I might maybe stop playing for about a minute or two, but I'm definitely not going to be stopping and restarting the stream or anything. The attempt's going to be made in one sitting. So Don't worry about anything like that. Right, that's everything in this level. If I had to give my favourite homeworld in Spyro 1, basing them on the like levels, I would say for the most part I prefer the artisan levels the most out of most homeworlds. You know, because I like Dark Hollow, I like Stone Hill. Town Square's okay. Toasty's alright as well. My least favourite homeworld is probably, I would say, Magic Crafters. I quite like Dreamweaver. Peacekeeper's okay. It's got Ice Cavern, which I like. Not sure if I have a least favourite level in the game or not really. Steel gems, oh they're in the Toasty area, okay. But yeah, if I had to order my favourite Spyro games, I'd probably say, of the ones that I've played anyway, we're not counting Skylanders. My least favourite would probably be Legend of Spyro New Beginning, then it would probably be Hero's Tale, then Enter the Dragonfly, then Spyro 3, then this, and then my favourite is obviously Spyro 2. I haven't played all the Legend of Trilogy, I haven't played Spyro Shadow Legacy or any of the Game Boy games, so I couldn't really list them. It wouldn't be fair because I haven't played them. And obviously I'm not counting Skylanders because I don't really consider them part, but they're not really part of the Spyro series anyway. Spyro just happens to be in the game. I haven't actually been hit yet, so I'm not doing too bad. Nice, did it first time this time. The thief egg. The egg thief rather, I knew I wasn't gonna get him first time. That's probably like one of the most annoying egg thieves in the game. You've just got to like try and cut the corner here and then like get him when he jumps down. like that. Well, that's how I did it last stream as well, actually. Yeah, that's totally not how you're meant to do it. You're meant to catch up to him and get him before he jumps down. But you know, whatever works. Whatever works. Right. Also, a little trick for those of you, you might already know this, but if you just can't make a glide right, I'll probably show you on a couple of levels. But if you want to get a little bit extra height when you're making a glide, what you can do is you can charge, then jump, and then glide. That generally gives you a little bit more height, and you'll have more distance as a result. So a little tip for you guys there that I've noticed over the years. So yeah, for those of you that struggle gliding, right, where's the last 5 gems then? Down here. There they are. Right, we're done in this level, let's go. So now all we got to do is Toasty, I believe. Welcome to the newly joined 2 people. Welcome to the stream. Where's the last 2 gems? Wait, where did I miss them? Oh, they're over here. Right, there we go. Yes, okay. Right. I don't know how long the stream's been going on for now. I reckon we've been streaming for just under 20 minutes, I believe, and we're already pretty much through the first home world, so I'm pretty happy with that. We haven't even taken any damage yet, so this is probably where it's going to change, to be fair. That one of the dogs is going to get me, isn't it? We just know one of the dogs is going to get me. Although they did make the dogs easier in this game. In the original Spyro game, the dogs didn't flinch when you flamed them. In this, they actually do stop attacking you if you flame them. So they made the dogs a little bit easier in this game. There's our first hit, guys. Obviously from a dog, which is a bit annoying. But I don't think there was a chance we were going to get through the entire game without taking damage, so I'm not really upset. Would have been nice to have gotten through a couple more levels without taking damage, but there you go. Toasty's a reasonably easy boss fight, you know, it's the first boss in the game. Not particularly difficult by any means. There we go, done. as easy as that, guys. No, that does not count as a death. Alright, we're done here. Right, onwards to Peacekeepers. I think the most likely place I will die in Peacekeepers is probably the Dr. Shemp fight. Obviously, as we all remember in my first stream, I think I'm 100% sure that my first death was in the Dr. Shemp level. I got knocked off, so we're going to have to be extra careful of that.
Wow! You made track. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I got knocked off. I didn't roll off. The kamikaze dude knocked me off. So basically, as long as I don't go near the edge, I should be okay. Another place that I really don't like is this, when you have to jump up to the cannon, like, bit where you destroy the cannon cliff thing. That's a really, really, really dodgy jump. I'm a bit worried about that, to be honest with you. I have fallen off of there before, I believe. That's why I'm worried about it. I don't think I'm gonna die from enemies in this. I think if I'm going to die, it's gonna be from a fall, which is a bit worrying. Hopefully, if I do fall, it's not gonna be an insta-death fall. Hopefully, I'll be able to get back onto the land if I'm lucky. I'm pretty confident I'm not going to die on this level. I'm okay with this level. The only dodgy bit's when you have to do the massive glide over to the key chest. That's the only bit that's a bit iffy. Yeah, for the most part the bosses are easy. I'm just worried about the Jock boss fight. If I'm gonna die on any boss, it's gonna be that one. God damn it. That's the third dragon egg.
What?
I think in order of difficulty of bosses, I think Jock is probably the hardest, then it's probably Metalhead, then Dr. Shemp, then Toasty, I would say. I've got 1080 set on the remote play, so I don't know why it's streaming at 720. I don't think the game runs at 1080 anyway. But I've got the settings at 1080, so... Oh, well there's my problem. Didn't realise that. Oh my god, that was nearly... I need to like keep telling myself, whatever you do, don't charge at enemies that are near an edge, because that's just not going to end well. If I do fail this challenge, I'd like to die in something that's not quite embarrassing. Like, I'd like to die to something I probably couldn't have avoided or something, not something really stupid, like charging off an edge. I'm not firing shots at anybody. Oh, no shots fired here. Lol, I just sneak attacked it, didn't even know I was there. Oh, I honestly didn't mean anything by anything that I said there. Why is the... Oh, I thought like the corpse... I think it'd be amazing if the corpses stayed on the ground. Alright. So, yeah, we got to go get the key and rescue the dragon up here. Boris, oh good old Boris Johnson again. He's gonna save us. He's gonna deliver us our Brexit, hopefully. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna try and avoid politics on this channel. Maximos. Whenever I see that, I always think Maximo. Great game series, by the way. There's only 2 games in it, but Maximo was a brilliant series. Anyone that hasn't checked those out, definitely check them out, guys. They're good games. Maximo and Maximo Army of Zin on the PlayStation 2. Great games. Right, now this is where our first risky... This is where we're going to first have our chance of death. As long as everything goes okay, we should be all right. So, don't go too near the edge, obviously. Yeah, and that's us done with this level. So far so good. Been streaming for about I think 30 minutes. I think, as I said, I think I said it a minute ago, my most likely death is going to occur at Dr. Shemp in this area. On the next area, I mean, God knows, I think Magic Crafters is possibly one of the hardest. I think it is the hardest homeworld. Because some of the levels in that are just dog shit. Although Beastmakers, I forgot about Beastmakers. Beastmakers has got treetops, which is just AIDS, as we all know. So yeah, Beastmakers is worrying as well, I suppose. So this is our first encounter with the kamikazes and the, I think they're called big mamas in this game. Can be very dangerous. Obviously, if you're right next to the edge, they'll just, you know, come over. They'll just charge at you and knock you straight off the map, which isn't very good. No one likes being knocked off the edge. That's everything here. I think actually there's a couple of gems there. Don't forget them. Another rather annoying egg thief here. Some kamikaze dudes. Don't forget those. Whatever you do. There's the blasted egg thief who just keeps running around this. My recommendation is to try and take the corners a little bit wide so you don't just run into the building. Because if you hit the building, that's going to just stop you, isn't it? Whereas, you know, at least with running around like this, you can build up a bit of speed at least. Another kamikaze, another couple of. Ooh. I was surprised he managed to hit me then, because I was charging at him. Must have been quick on the old stab. Alright, I think that's everything down the bottom. Now we just need to. Oh, we'll grab that as well. Now we just need to head up. Ah, 2 gems there, don't forget those, whatever you do. I'll come off it. She doesn't actually do damage to you though, that's funny that. She hits you with a wooden spoon, which obviously I suppose, yeah, it wouldn't do damage to you really, would it? Let's be honest. You could get a nasty splinter, I suppose. Worst case scenario. Right. Oh, there was a gem in there. Okay. I swear I already flamed that, but okay. 2 big mamas up here. Just flame both of those, obviously. Get the gem. Break these. Rescue the dragon. Enzo. I think Callie made some sort of joke about a Ferrari. I didn't quite understand. Is there a Ferrari called an Enzo? I guess there is. I wouldn't know. I'm not a car person. I just drive them. So yeah, as I said a minute ago, if you want to make sure you're definitely going to make it, charge, then jump, and then glide. That gives you the most distance. Get the old vultures. Another vulture, another vulture. Nice. Give me an extra life, doesn't really matter because we're only getting one life anyway. Okay. God damn it. Make sure we don't forget any gems up here. Marco. Come on, one of you's meant to say polo. You're ruining it. You ruined it. Right, this is another thing I don't really like flying around here, but this is where people usually forget to collect the gems. And you've got to be very careful about charging this. And that's all the gems, guys. So we're done in this level. Well, we're just over 40 minutes. We're a quarter to our target of gems for the game, for the challenge. So we've got a quarter of the amount of gems that we actually need so far. Right. So let's collect the rest of the treasure in the overworld while we are here. Rescue the dragon, obviously. Magnus. Big boy. Obviously this jump here is one of the worst jumps that I don't like doing that jump whatsoever, but obviously we don't have to do it for this challenge necessarily because there's not a level over there. But yeah, right, I'll tell you what, let's just do this. Let's just do the ice cavern next, shall we? This is this is my favourite level in the Peacekeeper's world, but it is quite a dangerous level because there is a lot of, there's a lot of flying, there's a lot of possibly falling. Very, very iffy. I'm not going to be going for the extra 3 lives because we don't need them. So I'm not going to do that horrible, horrible jump or glide. We're just going to try and get through the level without falling off. That's our main target. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I like the ice. I don't know why I like the ice cavern. I like the look of the enemies. I like the music's okay. Ulrich Stormcloak from Skyrim. No, I'm joking, it couldn't have been him because Skyrim wasn't coming out for about another what? This came out in what, 1996 was it? I think. So Skyrim wasn't coming out for another what, 15 years was it? So yeah, it couldn't have been named after him. Sparks, you meant to pick up the bloody gems. Come on, mate. Do your job. You had one job, Sparks. Total. Replace the H with the T with the H, and what do you get? You get Hodor. Hodor from Game of Thrones. Good series, by the way. Can't wait for the last season next year. It's been a long time coming. Finally, we're going to get to see the conclusion of arguably one of the best TV series of all time. So, you know, everyone's looking forward to that. Unless you don't like Game of Thrones, in which case you aren't looking forward to it. But that's very sad because it really is a good series. Oh boy, here we go. This is the dodgy bit, guys. This is the dodgy bit. Okay. So remember, press triangle to drop. I've got to remember that. Don't drop too early. Do not drop too early. There we go. Phew. That was always worrying. Right. We've actually got to do a bit of backtracking now because you skip a bit of the level by taking that glide. So we better go back and do that. Okay. So rescue the dragon. Handle. We'll flame the dabbing purple Norks, obviously, because they do dab. As we all remember, I did a bit of dabbing myself. Someone clipped it, obviously. Got to clip me dabbing. Dab on those haters. Don't know who the haters are, but dab on them. Oh dear, he nearly slapped me then, didn't he? He had a go. Oh, this is where these I like in the original game. These guys look amazing. Right, don't charge towards the edge. Charge away from it, obviously. Common sense, guys. Common sense. That's what's going to get us through this challenge. Obviously, we got the key now, so we can go back up here, grab the treasure. We're not gliding down there again. I can tell you that. I'm taking the long route. I'm not risking it. I ain't risking it, guys. It's not worth the risk. It could go horribly wrong. Oh, I shouldn't be charging, really. Not in this level, anyway. All it takes is one wrong move, one wrong move, and it's over. So, especially here, if you charge up here, you're just asking for it, or get hit by a snowball while you're on the ramp. That could have ended it. It could have been over then. Could have been C'est la vie there. Good night, Vienna. There's no way to get anything else in there at the moment. So yeah, we're jumping up here. Very careful. There we go. There's another armoured Nork. You have to charge him, there's no way else to defeat him. Another one you have to charge. You have to charge this one twice. Be very careful. not breaking these, obviously. A purple small Nork. Another dabbing Nork. Another purple sledge Nork, I suppose you'd call them, because they're right. Got a sledge. Skis, they're skis, aren't they? Not a sledge. Another armoured Nork. Just made it. Get back as soon as you do that. Watch out. Jump. There we go. That's the last dragon of the level, Ragnar. Got a couple of gems to get. Oh boy. No, I'm not jumping down there. So these are really nasty, these are, because you got to be very careful. Just tap the charge button. Definitely don't hold it by any means. Just tap the button and you should be okay. So that's this level done. Right. Just under 50 minutes, I believe. Not bad. Not bad at all. Obviously the time's not the important thing though, we're just trying not to die. That is the one thing. Do not die. Alright. Couple of gems over here to grab. This is it. This is the moment of truth here, guys. If we fall down there, it's over. You can't get back up. So it's a death. It's all down to this. It really is. This is one of the worst. This is arguably the most likely death in Peacekeepers. It really is. You have to jump up. It's not down. It's an up. So you have to. It really is awful. It almost makes me not want to. It makes me not want to. Makes me not want to try and attempt it, to be honest, and just go to Dr. Shem, because it is pretty shit. You gotta like get right over the edge and you have to jump, and it's just it's not nice. There's no other way to get up there though. There isn't. There just isn't another way to get up there. Tell you what, I'm doing Dr. Shemp first, because if I get Dr. Shemp out of the way, that sort of makes me a little bit more confident. But I do not. You know, that jump is just awful. This is where we died last time, guys. You hear them screaming, so you do get a little bit of a warning, to be fair. This is where I died last time. This was my first death on the very first stream I ever did. We died right around that corner. We went straight ahead, Kamikaze came round, knocked us off, and that was it. It was over. Terrible it was. It really was awful. Well, we didn't die. We didn't die there that time, at least. So that's something. We made it through safely, so we've gone past where our first death was. To me, that's progress. Now, this is another really dodgy glide up there. It's not a nice one whatsoever. It's a really nasty one. So we're going to have to be careful. So as I said, you want to charge, then jump, then glide. That is the best way to do it, in my opinion anyway. You know, you guys might not find it, you guys might not like that technique. But I think that's the best technique to do. Ooh, wow, that was a bit heavy. Alright, so now we've got to go fight Dr. Shemp, and unfortunately we're not on full health either, which is absolutely brilliant, isn't it? That's a good way to start a boss fight. You're not even on full health. And there's no healing. No healing around here. There is no healing in this level, which doesn't inspire me with much confidence. There we go, we got him once. I don't remember what this one is. Oh right, he does a little bit of a twirl. Got him. Right, one more Dr. Shemp to go. Well, not one more Dr. Shemp to go, one more attack to go. There we go, Dr. Shemp down. That's the way to do it. Get these, grab these, jump down here. Then glide over here. So yep, that's this level done. Now we got to do our absolutely terrible jump. I'm even considering, I might even skip it, to be honest with you, because I really do not like it whatsoever. It's really not a good jump. The problem is there's a dragon over there and there's an egg over there. But I'm really not confident that they're worth the risk, because it's not we're not getting a second chance at that. If I don't jump that right, it is over. There's no other way to get up there though. There is absolutely no other way to get up there. Unless there is a way to get round there at the front, but I don't think there is. If there was a way to get round here at the front, I would definitely do that way instead. But there just isn't. There is no way. Anyway, might as well grab full health while we're in the home world. There's just no way to get up there, guys. I really wish there was. There's just not. We're gonna skip it for now. If we have to come back and get the egg.
Can't believe how fast you pop aboard for the Magic Crafters World.
If we have to come back and get the egg later, then fine.
Spyro.
So we've nearly got Well, we got over a third of the treasure we need. I think we've got about half the dragons that we need as well. This level, as I said, I think Magic Crafter is a very, very difficult area to do. I think a lot of the levels are quite hard. So we'll have to see how we get on with this one. We are just about hitting the hour, I think. So that's not too bad. We're on the third home world an hour. I suppose it sounds about right. There's the old wizards here. Do you know, I think there's an achievement for getting all 4 of these guys in one go. Maybe not. Could have sworn there was an achievement for... Oh, there is an achievement for that coming through. There you go. Got that achievement, guys. Cosmos. Cosmos. Probably Cosmos, I imagine, because it's a name, not the Cosmos. There's another of our eggs. I think that's all the eggs we actually need to get to the end of the game. How many dragons have we rescued? 32 dragons, so yeah, we've got over half the dragons we need as well. That's pretty good, guys, that's pretty good. These are the old druids, the druids, dryads, druids. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, we laugh. Don't laugh. Ooh. He got me, guys. He got me good. That's the level I'm gonna die on. If I'm gonna die on any level, it's gonna be Alpine Ridge. There's a lot of gliding. It's just a shithole level, really. I don't like all the gliding. It's the gliding that'll get you killed in this game easily. Easily. The gliding in Spyro 2 and 3 is a lot better because you actually get the glide ability. Well, the flutter. Well, I don't know what it is. I think it is called the glide, but even though it's not really. Oh no, it's called the hover. Yeah, that's right. It's the hover ability. Xantor. Right. I don't think high caves is too risky. I think I'd probably be okay with high caves. I think it is Alpine Ridge that's going to be the most likely death. Gotta get this egg thief. He's stolen the dragon eggs. Got him. Right, I think the key's over here, is it not? Yes, just over there. So you wanna jump from up there, really. Oh. He ain't having any of it. I don't know why. I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling that. That threw me off a little bit there. I was a bit worried about that. It's because the cave bloody blends in with the. It blends in with the bloody mountain. That's the problem. Now, if I'd hit the edge there, that could have been. Oh, for God's sake! I haven't got the key. I thought that was the key. Right. Well, we got to do the level anyway, guys. So let's risk it. You know, we got to do it. I just really hope this isn't this. This is. I would say this is the most likely level I'm going to die in on this whole homeworld. And it's the first one we're doing. There's a lot of chances I'm going to fall off. These beasts are still pretty scary. This is where I died last time. I charged that guy, and I charged right off the bloody edge. So I'm not doing that again. At least I'm not doing it straight away anyway. I'm not doing it. That was where I died. I remember it. I remember it very distinctly. I just charged straight off the bloody edge. I don't know how I'm going to get him. I think I'm going to have to... You can't flame that one either, can you? It's one of the armoured bloody ones, isn't it? Shit, it is. Shit, I don't know what to do. I honestly don't know what to do here. Can you not do that? Oh, okay. Oh my god, that was so risky. I did not like that one bit. You stop that. You guys can... I'm not worried about sparks. I'm honestly not worried about losing my 3 hits. It is just the flying that I'm worried about. You know, you fall and that's it, it's over, you're dead. Zane, that's what I'm worried about. The ice, are they ice wizards or frost wizards versus the druids? I don't know. These guys actually do try and hurt you. Whereas the druids just don't really. They're just trying to, they're just like pissing about. Oh, there's a gem over there, don't forget that. Christ, I don't want to do this glide again. No thanks. This is another really bad bit. You do get a good amount of time to get up there, to be fair though, you know. This is a bit of a glide and all. I could glide straight onto the platform. The beast is could knock me straight off it. That's what I'm worried about. That is the one thing that I'm worried about. So I'm gonna have to get ready to flame as soon as I get onto the platform. Really, that was risky. I did not like that. Oh, he's gonna jump on me. And no, this is another really risky jump. You know, the platform. He could just raise the bloody wall, and then that's it. You're right. It's off. It's over. Goodbye. So you want to see how long he keeps it up. See how long he keeps it down. Make sure you're definitely going to do the glide in the right time. There we go. This isn't too bad, except for getting the bloody treasures and the firework cases. That's the risky part. Don't do the glide when he's right next to the edge, obviously. They give you plenty of health in this level, to be fair to them. Up there is what? Up there is another really, really nasty area to get to. Eldred. Yeah, I quite like the Monster Hunter franchise. I played the PSP ones. I played Monster Hunter World obviously on the PS4. I even played Monster Hunter Try on the Wii. They're fun games. Definitely more fun with friends, that's for sure. Two beasts down here. Yeah, Left 4 Dead's a great series again. Again though, it's 10 times better with playing with friends instead of just a computer. Yeah, you know, a lot of the games, they're just generally, pretty much all games in general are better with friends. The only like examples of it not being better is like, you know, single player games like, you know, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, you know. Right, not bad. Just over 1 hour 10 minutes at the moment. Oh, Sparks is pointing up there, okay. Right, get up here. Xander, yeah. Misspelled it though, really. Xander's got an X in it, not a Z, but there you go. This is another bit I really don't like doing. It's just a bit shit, really. It really isn't that good. Yeah, I've had one girlfriend, Jackal. That's quite a difficult question to answer. I like both of them. I'm used to both of them because obviously I spent the whole of the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 with the DualShock. Then obviously I went to Xbox original, but I also played in the 360. So that I got used to the 360 quite well, and then obviously the DualShock. Oh my god, that was bloody close. I did not like that, guys. I'll tell you now, I didn't like that one bit. And we got to do all these. Okay, this is the bit I was worried about. Okay, just calm down. Light them, glide. Light and glide. There we go. As long as I don't rush this, I should be alright. You rush it, you might make a mistake. Mistakes And when you fall off, and then it's all over. There we go. We got through it, guys. I would say I like the 360 controller quite a lot. The Xbox One controller is okay, although I don't like the D-pad. But it is still quite comfortable. The DualShock 4, I'm using it right now. It's an okay controller. I did prefer the DualShock 3 to the DualShock 4, but that's just because I just thought it was a better controller. You know, the D-pad, not the D-pad, the touchpad is a complete waste of time. I will say though, the DualShock, I think the D-pad on the DualShock 4 is probably an improvement. Right. Let's go to the next level. So we've just about got half the gems that we need. So we should be okay, to be honest with you guys. That was one of the levels I was most worried about falling on. Just over 1 hour 15 minutes at the moment, and we're already sort of close to completing the third home world, so that's not bad. Oh, that's not a great start to the level. Obviously there's the spiders, which are not good. There's these bloody wind tornado wizards, I guess you'd call them. That druid up there is another dodgy glide, oh dear. Okay guys, we've lost our sparks. We have lost our sparks. There we go, we've got sparks back. Panic over, crisis averted, guys. Things I liked about Blood Omen, the story's quite interesting. I actually didn't mind the gameplay. I thought the gameplay was okay. Obviously it was a bit primitive, but what do you expect from a game that came out in 1996? Yeah, I liked the story. The music was good. I thought the graphics were good as well. To be honest, you know, it looks reasonably good for a game back then. What I didn't like about Blood Omen, I'm not a fan of the fact that the enemies come back as ghosts, but I understand why that is for certain things, like, you know, to get magic back, and also sometimes you needed to like possess a spirit or whatever to get through the dungeon, so I understand that. To be honest with you, there wasn't much I disliked about it. Really, I for the most part, I really enjoyed the game. Well, primitive means outdated, old, you know. Not up to date. I played, is it 100 Nights of Fright? I played that game. I think I played it on the PS2. I played Spyro, I played Cyber Chase on the PlayStation 1. That was quite a fun game. You know, when I was a lot younger, I actually really liked Scooby-Doo. You know, I had like all the movies. You know, I didn't mind watching the TV show. Now the good thing about this level is we can't actually die by falling off. The fairies will save you. Yeah, I remember the VHS tapes. They were good back then. I remember the Cyber Chase movie had a really bright lime green video VHS case. I liked that. I remember that. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Music is one of the very few times where I am an advocate for digital more than physical media. But I do know people still that still prefer CDs. Funny enough. Yeah, wireless is another thing that I think is definitely sort of better than wired. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of wireless headsets, just because you have to charge them, and sometimes the battery, you have to keep charging the battery. Sometimes the battery can just like die. Eventually it gets shorter and shorter. But yeah, for the most part, I would agree that wireless is better. Right, so we've done that, and we've got to go back down, obviously. The only problem with wired is obviously the wire can get damaged, and then it's just buggered as well. But there's not really a lot you can do about that, unfortunately. Cedric Diggory from Harry Potter. So yeah, there's nothing in there now. Now we've got to go deal with the bloody spiders, haven't we? That's gonna be good fun, isn't it? There's a couple of things in the original series that are way scarier. The spiders are a lot scarier. The beasts are a lot scarier. The dogs are scarier. But the thing is, Jackal, I don't really listen to a lot of music. The music that I listen to the most is video game music, so I guess you could say I have trouble finding new music because I don't listen to new music. Quick, guys, quick. No, we're not going to make it, are we? Nah. Not really, no. No, not really. I mean, there is music I like. It's just I don't listen to anything on a regular basis. I'm really not that much of a music person. I'm not really a music or movie person, or TV really. It's just games and anime. Oh, that's all the gems on this. We've done it. I deal with getting bored, but I don't deal with the drought because I've got a lot of games to play. It's actually just getting on and playing them, which I don't really do. I've got about 3 or 4 PS4 games that I need to play, and I don't know if I ever will. Although they're all good games, or at least I think they are anyway. So we're over halfway with the gems now. So I think I said that before actually, but we're more than halfway now. We've got what, 2 more levels to do in this, I think. So obviously we've got a ram down here. Get that druid. Get this druid, I suppose it is, or a wizard. Might be a wizard instead of a druid. How do I deal with it? Oh, you didn't say do I, you said how do you deal with it. Sometimes I try and find inspiration of games to play from other people. Like you brought up Blood Home on a stream, and then I went and tried it out and really enjoyed playing it. Same with anime. I didn't really know what anime to watch. I watched a YouTube video, someone brought up Death Parade. I started watching it. I've been watching about 2 episodes every day recently, so that's how you do it. Recommendations usually. I think that's the best way to deal with it. Right, so we've got to supercharge that. There we go. How do I deal? Oh, well, you said that, haven't I? Yeah, honestly, it's just recommendations from people. I think that's the best way to deal with it. Right, that's everything in this home world done. So now we've got to get onto the actual level. Which is, of course, up here. Wizard Peak. This is the level I died on the most when I was streaming Spyro 1. I think I must have died about, what, 10 times on it. I think this is one of the levels we're not going to 100% because I know for a fact there's some jumps that I'm just not going to be able to make. So I'm just going to. This is the first level I'm probably not going to 100%, to be honest with you guys. I just know it's not gonna end well for me if I try and 100% this world. So that's why I said we weren't 100% in all the worlds at the beginning of the stream. This is just one of those worlds I just don't want 100% because I will die if I try. And it's that jump up there. That's all it is. It's getting up there. I know there's an easy way to do it. I just can't remember what the easy way is. Jarvis. Ow. I always tried to supercharge and jump up there, and you literally just end up flying bloody off the back of the edge, so it's not, you can't do it that way. I think what you're meant to do is, I think you're meant to like go out here and then glide round at the back, I think. Like you're meant to go out here, glide round here, be very careful obviously, it's very steep, well it's not very steep, it's very narrow edge. You definitely don't want to be charging round this bit, I tell you that. Go up here obviously, still being very careful with the edge. Then you're meant to fly down around the edge, I think there. That's how you get to the wizard up there, I'm pretty sure. This is another one. Oh dear, I did not like that. I could have been hit off the edge then as well. That was a risky one, that. Yeah, this was at the start of the level, so you have to glide round to the left. Luckily, we've pretty much got everything here. You've got to be very careful about hitting the side when you glide. If you hit the side, you're gonna get knocked, and then you're gonna just fall off. Unfortunately. We're doing okay, guys. I'm pretty happy with how we're doing at the moment, to be fair. This is what I do not like this one bit, but this is the way you're meant to do it. Like you glide, drop down, get the wizard, done. Don't do what I tried to do in my first stream of trying this level. I died about 10 times trying it. It was not good. It was not good, guys. You know, ironically, I've done the bit that I thought that was the hardest, but I'm still not confident 100% in this level. It's these supercharged jumps. I do not like them. If you don't get enough speed, I don't know if I've got PlayStation Plus or not. I think it might have run out. And at the moment, I'm not renewing PlayStation Plus or Live. Right, that's all the dragons found. I'm sure there's I think there's a lot of games that I'd probably feel like that about. But part of me, you know, my hate for scalpers is so big. I just wouldn't like to support them. That's the problem. I really don't. I don't like. I would not like to buy off a scalper. I just don't want to do it. You know. And their attitude about scalping is so high and mighty. It's like, oh, you know, I'm just making a quick. You know, I'm just making a bit on the side. It's like, yeah, but at the cost of other people. You know, you're making other people pay more for it. You know, it's not cool. That ain't cool. Right, anyway, I think we've pretty much got everything we can in this level, apart from the supercharges that I'm not going to even attempt. See, the thing is with scalping, right, a lot of the time scalping stuff is something I wouldn't... It's very rare that it affects me. I mean, I don't class people selling retro games at a very high rate scalping. That's not really scalping, they're just not really... It's not reselling either, because it's retro stuff that they might have had for years. But scalping's sort of the new stuff. People buy pre-order lots or buy like all the copies of a new collector's edition and then sell it. And that's not okay. It's happened with oh dear, I lost Sparks. That happened with a new thing that was announced. It was announced like last week, beginning of last week, I think. There was this Jack and Daxter collection for the PS4, right? And there was about 5,000 copies of it, and it sold out in seconds. Not minutes even, seconds. Literally, it was sold out in under a minute. That was a close one. And it's just shit when that happens, you know. People didn't even know it existed before it had sold out. That is just awful. You know. There's nothing worse than there's something you really want and it just sells out and you probably don't think you're ever going to get it, and that's just awful. Yeah, there was a massive collector's edition and physical copies of Jack and Daxter Trilogy on like the PS4 from Limited Run Games, and there was about 5,000 of the collector's edition, was it 2,500 of the collectors, 5,000 of the just regular edition. It was only about $90, I think, and it's just sold out in a minute, like just randomly. I didn't even know. I only found a video on it yesterday. I think it was only in the US though, so I probably couldn't have even got a copy of it even if I wanted to. But yeah, it sucks. It really does. The shit thing is, I know for a fact there are people that scalped it because it sold out that quickly, right? People were trying to sell it on eBay for like $600 or something stupid like that. It's like, what the fuck are you smoking? You know, $600 and you bought it for 90. Like, fuck off, mate. That's just the worst type of scalping there is. Cool, this is a fun one. Oh no. Oh, the last gems are up here, I think. Yeah, the last two are up here. There we go. We're done with Blowhard. Excellent. Yeah, scalpers are really... It's not the fact that they're making money, it's more the fact they are taking away a copy from someone that genuinely wants it. That's what annoys me about it. I mean, they're making the money... If they want to do if that's how they want to, you know, if that's what they want to do in life, you know, fuck it, they, you know, do it if you really want, if you care about making money that much. But you know, the fact you're taking it away from other people is what I don't like about it. That's not okay. You know.
Thank you, Spyro, for hop aboard. Would you like to go?
The raising the price wouldn't help either, Jackal. That'd make it 10 times worse because the scalpers, literally, some scalpers actually take out loans to buy these games to sell them, or they get someone else to give them, lend them some money. Making more copies again, that wouldn't help. They'd probably just buy more copies. Although, yeah, a couple more people would get it. I honestly don't know. I don't think there is like a way to stop these scalpers. I really don't think there is, because you can't really. You could limit it. You could limit it one per customer. They'd order it on. They could just create loads of accounts online. That wouldn't help. Install. They'd get a friend or family members to come in and get more copies. I don't know how you would do it, honestly. I really don't. Honestly, I don't know how they can do this, but they should. I know collector's edition. I know the whole point of collector's editions, the fact it's for collectors, right? They should make them to order. Okay, they should put them up, right? Every time someone orders one, right? Okay, that's it. Right, make another collector's edition, guys. I know that's a bit iffy. But that's the best way to do it. That way, no one would ever miss out. You know, that's the problem sorted right there, guys. You know, no one misses out anymore. That's the best case scenario. That's how we should be doing it. You know, I'm pretty sure there are certain things that they do that with, like, you know, they're made to order. They make as many as people want. You know. That's the only thing I can think of, guys. That's it. that would kill the scalpers almost, because everyone that wanted one, at least brand new, would have it, so the scalpers wouldn't have anyone to sell to. Yeah, or release them again at a later date. That's sort of what they did with the Jack and Daxter thing. They apparently released like 3 batches, but if you don't hear about it, there's nothing you can do. Most people didn't even know it existed. How can you order something if you don't know it even exists? And you know, the advertising obviously wasn't very big. You know, it's bullshit. How can you buy something if you don't know it exists? What are you meant to do? Look up online every day if a new game's come out? No, you're not. Nobody's going to do that. Well, that wouldn't really help Jackal, because the scalpers are buying them new, aren't they? They're selling them new. No, because if the game hasn't been in a console, then technically it's not been used yet, has it? And the game would still be playable, and there'd be no restrictions on it yet. The game, all this DRM stuff only comes into play once the disc has been put into a console. Even if it's been unwrapped, it's still okay. Yeah, that's a bit shit. But the worst thing is, I saw this happen, right? People were saying, what happens if a scalper can't get rid of that stock? They'll hopefully get stuck with it and lose money. A lot of resellers and scalpers were commenting on the video saying, no, don't worry, we just, if we don't think we're going to sell it, we just go get a refund. It's like, brah, are you fucking serious? If you don't sell them, you just go back to the store and get a fucking refund. Like, no, fuck off. Take your fucking loss, mate. It's almost foolproof. It's almost like they can't lose money by being scalpers and resellers. It's fucking dog shit. You know. And the worst thing is when these scalpers act like they're doing it for a noble cause. Some of them are like, oh, I'm doing this to make money to buy my kids fucking Christmas or birthday present. Fuck off, are you? You're just trying to make a bit more money on the side. You know, if you can afford to buy 4 copies of a £90 game, you can afford to get your fucking kids a birthday and Christmas present. You know, they're trying to make themselves sound better than they are, when the realism is they're just shit. You know. Whoa, well, that was close. I've very, very rarely sold like games to other people. Most of the time I like trade it. Well, no, I don't even trade in games really. I just don't really trade or sell games. I just keep them, even if they're really shit, because you're never going to get your money back on them. So you might as well just keep them. You know. The only instances, like, you know, in the sort of like more recently, is I sold a disc-only copy of the Legend of Zelda collection on the GameCube on eBay. That was about, what, 6 years ago though, I think, and I sold it for about £15, which is fairly reasonable, I think. I sold my old DualShock 4 controller. Now, granted, I did have problems with one of the. I think I had problems with one of the sticks, but I did say that on the description, and they bought it anyway. So obviously they didn't have a problem with it. So, you know, I'll always be honest and fair when I'm selling stuff, because I don't like to get ripped off. No, haven't died yet, Aaron. I'm pretty much, well, I'm on the 4th home world now. I just decided not to bother with the webcam for this stream. I wasn't even gonna do commentary. I was just gonna play the game. But I thought, oh, what, you know, I might as well talk at least. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you there. Oh my god, that was so I could have died then. Well, no, I couldn't have, because I would have been able to climb back up on the board, but still. Yeah, most of us haven't got £1,000 or dollars lying around for stuff. I mean, I've been saving up for like a whole year, because I intend to buy the Kingdom Hearts Collector's Edition that comes out next year, right? And that's 200 quid, which is, you know, that's not cheap. £200 is by no means cheap, but I've been saving up for it. You know, I'll go months without buying a new game, and then obviously the money I've saved from not buying any games can go towards games in the future. That's the way I look at it. By the way, Jackal, Harry says hi. He's on Twitch, so I'm pretty sure he can probably see you anyway in the restream chat. I don't know how, I can't remember how it works. Oh, I've already got it on pre-order, Jackal. You have to pre-order it. But it's actually sort of out of stock because it's on a waiting list. So, but I really don't know if I want to get it or not, because 200 quid's a lot of money, and all you get is 3 figures with it. So I don't know about it yet. But yeah, that's the only like collector's edition at the moment I've really been interested in. Obviously, there are a couple of other games that I'm interested in getting. Smash Brothers for the Switch, obviously, as I said yesterday. Let's Go Eevee for the Switch, I'm also interested in getting. Obviously, next year we've got the Medieval Remaster or Remake. We've got the Resident Evil Remake. We've got the Crash Team Racing Remake. I'm sure there's some other games, but can't think of, you know. Yeah, but let's be honest, Jackal. That's starting to get ridiculous. The amount, the lengths that we'd have to go to just to stop scalpers. Is it really worth it? Oh yeah, the Onimusha remaster. That's next year. Forgot about that. That's gonna be good. There's a lot of remasters, and I don't mind it. You know, if I like the game, obviously I'm going to want to play it again. And, you know, if it looks nicer, great. That's the way I look at it. Oof. Bloody toads. Eke, I don't mind. Magoichi's like my favourite character from Onimusha 2, I think. Oh, shit. Okay then. Jubei I like, he's okay. Yeah, it preserves the game, plus it gives people the chance that have never played it to try it. Although, well, yeah, that's the important thing, isn't it? It's all about preservation of games, you know, updating them, letting the new audience play them. It's all important stuff. I think there was a chicken at the start. I don't really want to go around. Oh, I can't get back over there, can I? Damn it. I'm skipping all the flights, Harry. I said that at the beginning of the stream. I'm not doing any of the flight levels, and I'm not 100% in all the levels. And if I did do the flight paths, I wouldn't count failing them as a death, because that's just shit. You know. If I was playing the PlayStation 1 versions, I'd happily do the flight paths, because I'm reasonably confident I probably wouldn't fail them. But because I really do not like the flying in the remaster, nah. No, I'm not doing that. As at the beginning of the stream, I said I suppose restrictions are, I'm just going from the beginning of the game to Nasty Nork. I'm not 100% in the game. I'm not 100% in all the levels, and that's about the only restrictions I've got. I really liked him. It was his name was Gogan Dontus Jackal. He was actually one of my favourite characters from Onimusha 2. Hi Logan, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. We haven't talked in quite a while. How are you? How's school? Doing lots of revising, I hope. I really liked playing as him in the Onimusha Blade Warriors game. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no, oh no, 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 oh dear, I don't know what... Shit, guys. Okay, don't panic, guys. Don't panic. This isn't technically cheating. I'm exiting the level to hopefully get some life. Because I'm not going through those Norks and those Toads on one hit. I'm not doing it. I'm not confident I'd be able to do it. Now I've just got to not die. Oh, thank God, it's already dead. Okay, okay, don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Where is the life? There's a chicken over there. Can I get back over there? Yeah, I can. Thank God for that. Oh, there's some gems we missed anyway. No, I'm not stopping the stream. I've got to do this in one playthrough, Harry. I'm not. I said I was going to do this in one sitting. I'm not stopping the stream for anything. Oh, for God's sake, Harry, stop putting me off, honestly. If I stop the stream, there's no proof that I haven't like just completed like levels or, you know, stuff like that. You know, I could you know, people could say that, oh, you know, you stopped the stream and, you know, did stuff and stuff like that, and I'm not having that. I'm doing it a straight playthrough. You've been busy for the past fucking what 3 or 4 days, you know, when I've just been not really doing anything, so you can wait. No, probably not. Oh, for God's sake. He might be in Discord, I don't know. He said he's not Logan. Sorry. Why? I swear I killed one of the chickens. Where's my butterfly? Where? There we go. Yeah, isn't it like a one hit and you die sort of thing? That sounds really rough. Oh, that sucks. Right, let's try this level again, shall we? Hopefully without losing all our bloody, well, taking lots of hits. I'm speaking, the only reason I'm speaking to him, Logan, is he's on the Twitch stream. He's typing in Twitch, that's why you can't see his stuff, I think. Twitch people can see YouTube stuff, but you guys on YouTube can't see the Twitch stuff. I don't know why that is. Right, let's try this again, shall we? The plants are annoying because they're quite fast. Toads are also annoying. The Norks aren't too bad. By the way, Logan, Ali's on Twitch. He just called you a massive turd. Just thought I'd let you know that. So if you want to start a fight with him, do it in Discord or something. An only Musha game saying Dynasty Warriors tight. I suppose it'd be quite interesting, but I'm not sure it would necessarily make. I haven't betrayed you. I was just telling him. I thought you'd want your message relayed to him. Oh, don't do that. Anyway, tell him. Oh, I see like that. Tell him I said thank. Logan says thank you and fuck off, Alex. There you go. I've actually beaten Third Age Jackal. Yeah, I've beaten the Third Age. Yeah, I know, I don't know what that is either, to be honest with you, Ali. For a minute I thought he said add, I was like, that doesn't make sense. Alright, thanks Logan. See, like, I've got enough dragons now. Oh, I thought it was an okay game. Not the best. I wasn't a huge fan of it really, but it was interesting to play at least. There is sort of a turn-based Dynasty Warriors game, isn't there? It's that Godseekers game or whatever it's called, but it's only digital only. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, could be. Is this where loads of toads are? No, it's just more Norks. The toads are the worst. They bloody, you know, with that tongue. The toads and the plants are the worst. Never played Mad Max, no. No, never tried it. Oh, I don't know, I just didn't really feel like it today, you know. Zeke. Oh no, not more toads, please, please, mercy, not the toads. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, you know, I forgot that happened. I do not remember that happening. That could have been all over then. Jesus Christ. Good hog there, helping me out killing the toads. Good guy hog. Oh my god. I suppose I would open up a Patreon Jackal, but I'm not popular. I'm not nearly enough popular to bother really at the moment, you know. The whole point of Patreon is so you can raise enough money to do streaming and everything full time. That is really the sole purpose of it. So yeah. If he did, Ali, I would. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be. I'd definitely be making sure I streamed every day then. I'd probably like stream for about 6 hours a day at least. You know, got to give people their money's worth, haven't you? That's the important thing after all. Never watched it, Jackal. As I said before, I'm not a movie guy whatsoever. Movies are okay, you know, I watch the odd movie here and there, but it's definitely not something that really interests me all that much. Oh, that's true, yeah. That would be nice, wouldn't it? To be honest though, I'm more interested in getting people watching my streams and making money, because I don't know, it must feel really good to have loads of people watching your videos and, you know, having fun and starting conversations, you know. The money is sort of a bonus, or at least I'd like to think like that anyway. I don't know whether that is how a lot of YouTubers think, or Twitch streamers. Alright, we're done here. I've never done a YouTube collab. I tried to with a YouTuber once, but it never really, it didn't really, you know, it never came to fruition, unfortunately. Which sort of sucks. I wanted to do a Dynasty Warriors podcast, or a Warriors podcast in general, with somebody on YouTube that I watch who does Warriors videos, but it never really, nothing came of it, as I said. It was sort of the lead up to Dynasty Warriors 9. This was back when Dynasty Warriors 9 hadn't even been announced. I was quite interested in maybe doing a podcast talking about it, but unfortunately it never happened, and obviously Dynasty Warriors 9's out now. I suppose I could start up a podcast talking about Dynasty Warriors 10, but I mean, we've got no fucking clue what's going to happen there. I suppose that's even more interesting, because it could be a complete shit show like 9. Right, onto the infamous treetops level now, guys. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? I can tell you right now, I'm not 100% in treetops either. I'm just getting that out there. I'm not 100% in this level. I think Samurai Warriors 5 will be good. Yeah, I don't think they'll ruin the Samurai Warriors series. Yeah, but that's just really shit, Harry. I mean, I'm sure there are. I bet there's a ton of fucking people out there that do that, and it's honestly, you got to have no conscience whatsoever to do that. That's just the lowest of the low. That really is. That's not okay. That's not okay. You know, stealing from charities, like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, people nick stuff from charity shops that are like £2. It's like, fucking hell. Yeah, okay, if you can't afford £2 for something in a charity shop, maybe you are the fucking charity, so yeah, you probably do need help. But, you know, fucking hell. Now, I've never been a book reader, Jackal. I'm very good at English. I'm a very good reader and very good speller, but I just never really got into books. I haven't got the attention span to sit there for like an hour sitting there reading words. So yeah. I suppose the only good way strategy guides would really stay is if people ended up like getting a strategy guide with the game. That's like the best idea, I think. Shit, I missed him. Yeah, that's the only way I would ever have seen it staying, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% in this level either. I'm going to be very strategic over what levels I pick to 100% and what ones I don't. I've already not 100% in one level, but it doesn't matter as long as I get 6,000. As long as I get 6,000 treasure overall, it's doesn't matter. Can we not start fighting in the stream, please, guys? If you can't get on with each other, just, I don't know, mute each other or something, I don't know. Harry, that is literally the definition of Harry, unfortunately. He is a disrespectful punk. It's his rich upbringing, unfortunately. You know, he's got a bit of a superiority complex, I'm afraid. I must admit, I'm also unsure how you managed to see him, because I'm pretty sure you can't see his comments. But there we go. What have I actually done in this level so far? About 40%. How many gems have I got overall? Well, I've got enough. Right, but we completed treetops, guys. Good job. No, I know you didn't say anything to him, Jackal. I don't know. He likes to start things. Oh, you're on YouTube now. Okay. Right, I get it. Oh no, you've always been on YouTube, haven't you? Why did I think that you were on Twitch all of a sudden? I don't know. All you could do is ignore him. That's the best advice I can give you. Yeah, I completed it, Ali. You saw I got to the end of the level, didn't you? You know, it said, you know, return to home. What's that move you put in? Yeah, exactly, Ali. It counts. That's I you know, I'm sticking to the rules that I said at the beginning of the stream. I haven't broken a rule. No, that, to be fair, Jackal, that was Ali that said that. That wasn't Harry. Right, on to the metalhead level. Honestly, you both need to just not talk to each other. That's the best solution to it. Just both pretend you don't exist. Exactly, guys. It's banter, both of you. It's a bit banter. You don't know each other in real life. You're not really slagging each other off. So just, you know, no beef. No beef, especially because Harry's a vegetarian. I wouldn't like to be confused with Harry either. I think that's like the ultimate insult, really. Yeah, I see where you're coming from. Harry, just stop. Seriously, you just gotta stop, okay? I know you find it funny, but just stop. All right. Yeah, I bet you were, Harry. That's the problem. That's why you're so unlikable. Right, anyway, let's get on with the level. This boss is actually reasonably easy to do. It's not too difficult. You just got to break the pylons and make sure you dodge the, you know, the apes getting thrown. Right. Harry, he's obsessed with the clothing brand Supreme, which is a shit brand anyway, and not really overpriced and costs too much money. And he's just admitted that he's a bully. So there you go. That makes him a Supreme bully, according to Ali. Right, let's go get the chest. How is Supreme good, Harry? Yeah, Supreme's good if you got £400 for a fucking belt, and all it says on it is fucking Supreme. It's the same with the clothes. All it's got is the Supreme logo on it. It's not very interesting, is it? It's just overpriced crap. It really is, Harry. You're a fucking mug for liking it. I'm sorry, you are though. Waste of money, complete waste of money. Yeah, alright, £100 for a belt's still too fucking much. My belt cost me £5 from Peacocks. Right, anyway, we're done with this level, guys. Don't even think we took a hit, which is pretty good. Except for falling in the water, going through that bloody light crack in the fence, but that's just a shit bit. We're on to the fucking Peacekeepers world now. No, not Peacekeepers, Dreamweavers world.
Oh, I feel much better. Jump in the balloon. Are you ready to go?
I think we're through the worst of it now, guys, except for the Juck level, which I'm really not looking forward to be honest with you. That's gonna be it's gonna be a shit one. Bit of an interesting fact, I was talking to someone in the pub on Tuesday, right, and they had a jacket on, right, and they mentioned that jacket costs £350. I mean, what the fuck are you, what is it with some of you people in clothing? How can you spend that much on a bit of clothing? If you want me to, Jackal, I don't mind banning Harry, but I don't think it would work because he'll just create another account and come back. If he's really causing that much of a problem. I'm not blaming you both, it's just the fact, you know, both of you are, it's you two that have got the problem. That's why you're both involved in it, even if it doesn't matter who with fights, it really doesn't matter who starts it, right? It's you know. Well, yeah, I mean, I said that, he should just sit there and listen to you. He hasn't got to interact with you whatsoever. I agree. He should just sit there and shut up and watch the stream, really. But he won't, because he believe it or not, Harry's not really interested in watching the stream. He's only really here to troll mainly. I know you haven't done anything to Harry. It's you know, I don't know why he's like that. He doesn't even watch most of my streams. He's not loyal, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's it. That's it, I'm dead. That's it, that's the end of the stream, guys. It's over. Didn't even die in a level. Right guys, that's it. Right. I'll make sure that I sort Harry out for next stream, Jackal. I'm sorry that he's been harassing you. I'll make sure I sort that out. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I might attempt this again someday. We got pretty far, you know. We're about what, 80%? No, maybe not 80%. About 70% through the game. You know, and then got distracted, unfortunately, and that was that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next stream. Not sure what game I'm going to play yet. I'll have a think about it anyway. See you later, guys.